What's up guys, Shane here from Fugatech 3D Printing, and today we're checking out the December 2018 MakerBox. Welcome back guys. So today I have the MakerBox, and what's fun and exciting is there's several things for this. Number one, this is the 3D printing nerd box. So these filaments were curated, picked by Joel, the 3D printing nerd. So Joel has one of the largest 3D printing channels, very fast growing. He actually inspired me to start 3D printing. He started about a year before I did, or right around there. It really inspired me to do 3D printing, and here I am now. 2.5 years later, not as big as him, but that's okay. I'll take it. The other nice thing about this is the everything box. It is heavy. Now, what is the everything box? MakerBox decided to split and do 3 different subscription types. There's the Easy Box, which is 4 sample filaments of a PLA-based filament, so they're really easy to print. Then they have the Explorer Box, which is kind of like the standard older MakerBox, which is going to have exotics. It's going to have hard to print stuff. It may require hard nozzle. It may require a full metal hot end because you're going to do high-end temperatures. The Everything Box has both of those in one, which is excellent. It's $30 for the box, but if you use the discount code down below, you get 15% off your first box, so that's always a good discount. So if you bought the December Easy Box or the Explorer Box, what I have in here will be what you have, and you'll have the info you need to get it printed. So let's check out what's inside. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got lots of stickers here. So we have the 3D Printing Nerd, the Joel Bot sticker. I print matte, so we got some probably Protopasta matte filament in here. I'm happy to have another try at this. It failed for me last time, so we might need to try some different techniques with that one. Marlin inside, so a little Marlin. This is Marlin for the firmware that is commonly used on 3D printers. Polyalchemy sticker. And okay, so there's several different things in here. So the MakerBox loyalty program is something out that they're doing a little differently. So we'll be sending out rewards for consecutive membership months. At 8 months, you'll get a free limited edition filament sample in your box. At 16 months, you'll receive a certificate for free MakerBox t-shirts. So a lot of people have signed up using my links below. Most of these boxes I end up getting for free because along with 3 people, use the coupon and the link down below, you get a discount, and I am getting a free box after every 3 people, as I said. So that's really cool. Oh, they also put some information here for Marlin, so I'll put the link down for the Marlin developer as well. It's open source, it's free, but a lot of people go on his Patreon and help him out with that. So if you guys want to do something like that, you can check that down below. And then we have, so from last month, we have the discount codes I talked about. It also talks about the new options. So whenever you do subscribe to MakerBox, you get a discount code on the filaments that are in here, which is great. And then here we have, so they have one sticker, one little card in here for the easy ones. And it tells us each month feature 4 filaments of a different brand, all easy to print. This month's feature is Polyalchemy Elixir. Samples are 50 grams, roughly 16 meters. If you'd like to buy a full spool, you can order it from Printed Solid and use the coupon code BLAH for a discount. So you can check that out if you get it. And then, oh my goodness, there is so much stuff in here. Here we have, hey MakerBox, there would be gloop. So 3D gloop. And it was supposed to include a free sample of PLA glue, but we ran out before packing your box. Rest assured, I'm still entitled to a free sample. So I need to send them a message and reference my MakerBox. They have a list of who needs to get it, and I'll get it out there. I'll probably still reach out because I have been using their 3D gloop here doing some testing. And yeah, okay, let's dig into this. So this is gonna be fun. Oh, and of course candy. Wow, this is so much filament. Okay, so here we have one big bag, and this is the MakerBox Easy. It's Elixir PLA, and again, this is from Polyalchemy. So we've got pink, a sea blue, we got a white pearl, and we have a nice vibrant orange. So, oh, there. It's called Bubblegum, Aquamarine, Natural, and Orange. Okay, sorry, my own colors, they sound better when they say it. So print settings 200 to 220, hot end temperature 50 to 70, speed 50 to 70. So hot end, yeah, all that jazz. Info, a PLA polymer blend, tune, flowing rate, and temperature will give you the best shine. So yes, if you print this hotter, you'll get a better shine. If you print it colder, It's a little harder to extrude. You're kind of gonna rough it up a little bit and it won't be as shiny. This definitely I recommend doing a temperature tower just to figure out the temperature you need. I have found printing Elixir, the Polyalchemy Elixir in the past, I had to print at a higher temperature. So be aware of that. But this is cool. So if you have the AZ box, you're gonna get this bag of 4 sample filaments. So that should be pretty easy to print out. And here we have, if you have the Explorer box, you're gonna get these 4 filaments. So we have a matte fiber HT PLA blue from Proto. I had their red before. Again, it didn't work out well for me then. So I'm gonna hopefully learn from some of the comments people had left in that video. It's almost 2 years ago I probably did that one. And we'll get this one printed. So hot and temperature 190 to 230, bed room to 70, speed 30 to 90. A hardened nozzle is not required. I don't know why they had to specify that. So printed parts have a low luster, texture surface, which creates high desirability contrast between light and shadows. So, I mean, it does look really good when you get this to print. I just need to really tune it, so we'll see how this ends up going. All right, from Atomic Filament, we have a marble PLA. I love marble PLAs. They just look awesome. So I'm really excited to print this one. Hot and temperature 190 to 230, so huge range in there, but you probably get around with like 205. Bed temperature, room to 60 C. Speed not listed, standard 50 to 90, I'd say. Fan, yes, it's PLA. Other, it's not abrasive, no special nozzle required. It's a speckled PLA for a cool marble look. Made in USA, pure NatureWorks resin. A lot of people are using NatureWorks resin nowadays. US Monofilament does, they do. There's another one I think that does as well, so that's different. And a 0.02 or less average diameter variation. That is bold. The only other company I have seen boast a 0.2 or a 0.02 variation is Prusa with their Prusament. So that is a bold statement. So hopefully this prints out well. And there is a discount code down below. That is good until the end of February. So yay for me, I still have time. All right, so here we have something odd. So FiloAlfa, I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is Alpha Pro Beta Release. Okay, so let's go through the settings first. It's hot and temperature 190 to 210, so it's PLA based. The bed is room to 50. Speed 40 to 120. Fan, yes. Other, print like PLA. Okay. So the holy grail of desktop 3D printing, material that prints easily as PLA but has better durability. FiloAlfa thinks they might have figured out how to do this with the Alpha Pro material. They are letting MakerBox customers test it. You expect this filament to be easy to print, resistant to high temperatures, UV resistant, resistant to high hydrolysis, so moisture. So whenever you're done, then send them a message to do that. And this is made in Italy. That's interesting. So another Italy company. It's white, but it has this pink tinge to it somewhere in there. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, we'll try it out, see what happens. And here we have the bigger spool. So this is Mardinament PLA red from AprintaPro. Oh, this is Ivan's filament. Yes, so if you don't watch Ivan, he does all kinds of crazy RC stuff on YouTube with a bunch of 3D printed projects. He's building like a giant tank right now. He's insane. Awesome maker. I've been watching him for years. He started with just his huge, like this printer was as big as my table. It was crazy. But yeah, so this is his red filament. This is great. I've always wanted to try this. Hot and temperature, 180 to 200. Bed, room to 60. Speed, up to 7 meters per second. Fan, yes. So it's produced in collaboration with Ivan Miranda. Hope I'm saying that right. Sorry, dude. AprintaPro is a premium European filament manufacturer. And again, it's a 50% bonus spool, so you're gonna get roughly 24 meters in this 75 grams. So there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on the printers. We'll get them printed out and let's take a look at the results. All right, so the December Everything box was pretty cool. Now it was very interesting for me to get 4 filaments of the exact same type, just in 4 different colors, just to kind of see how they would print any differently. Now I printed 3 of the 4 on my i3 Mark III clone, and then I printed 1 of them on the original i3 Mark III. Now why did I do that? I did that because I'm still missing the fan, the part cooling fan, on my i3 Mark III clone. And I figured, well, let's see how these print without a cooling fan on. And they printed out fantastic. I mean, look, they printed out really well. But I thought, okay, what was the difference between having it print on a printer with a cooling fan without a cooling fan? So we're gonna look at that in these. And again, but this is, so if you got the Easy Box, these are the filaments that you are going to see. Like these are the ones that you're gonna get, and this is how they should turn out optimally. All right, so again, these are the Polyalchemy Elixirs, and we have the blue, let's see there, bubblegum, aquamarine, natural, and orange. So this is the aquamarine. It does have a nice aquamarine color to it. It's a little more on the blue side, I think. A little more green would make it a little more aquamarine-y. But again, this was printed on the Prusa i3 Mark III clone. So this is my Fugatech printer, we can call it. And again, it came out really well, but with silk filaments, you're going to see things like transitions. So you will see a few bumps here and there where it transitioned. And again, this was printed without cooling fan. And this here is what it's going to look like. So right here you can see that big flat spot there. And see how it's a little rough there? But then it goes to nice and smooth. That is what happens when you do not have a cooling fan on some of these overhangs. And even here underneath where it went over the support, that turned out pretty good. But looking down around, as it goes down around the donut shape in the middle there is some difficulty. But from the top, there's nothing. The top, everything looks peachy keen. Bottom tells a different story. So that's kind of the differences with having not having a cooling fan. But otherwise, I mean, again, this turned out to be an absolutely great coin. I was really happy with how these turned out. And this again, this is the aquamarine, and then here was the orange, super bright orange. Love the color. Like this is almost safety orange, but shiny. It has all the exact same characteristics on the back as the aquamarine did. And then the bubblegum, again, super nice pink. It looks a little darker in the camera than it does in real life, but very clean on top. Underneath, good first layers. The support went down well. It was just the overhangs that suffered because of the lack of a cooling fan. Okay, Shane, we know it looks like without the cooling fan. This is a model with the cooling fan. So this is on the i3 Mark III original by Joseph Prusa himself. And again, the top looks almost the exact same. White hides a little more of these blemishes than you can see in the other colors. But other than that, they're pretty much the same. Underneath, it's very different. So if you look here, there is a lot less going on as with mistakes on this overhang. And look how round that is compared to how flat this is. See, I have that flat steep angle right there? You don't have that flat steep angle here. You have a nice rounded one. So this turned out really nice. Again, over the support was the same, really good. I did have a little bit of finicking to get out. I believe it was the aquamarine. For some reason that was a little hard to get out, but the support setting was set the same on all of them. Here's some of those start stop points I was talking about you're going to see throughout the print. White shows a few other things. It also hides a few things for you. But yeah, these are all really cool, and I was glad to actually be able to test out 4 different colors. All right, again, so if you had the Easy Box, you're getting the 4 Elixir PLAs. Now, if you got the Explorer box, or again, the Everything box, you're going to get these 4 filaments. And now let's take a look at these ones and see how they turned out. All right, right off the bat, we have the Mardinament PLA in red from AprintaPro. This is Ivan Miranda. And I really hope I'm saying his last name right. But this is his filament color through AprintaPro. They sponsor all his videos, and I've always wanted to see what this red would look like in person. I mean, it is amazingly red, like super red. Like here is a pretty red screwdriver, and it's doggone close to it, you know, of an informed injection molded plastic piece. It looks great, and it came out great. This is printed on the Ender 3. I say great, but there's one weird issue. Do you see this shading here, right around here? There is some significant bump. You can see the line right there. A significant bump that went through the printer. I don't know what it is, because this G-code is exactly the same that I used for most of the other filament that came in this box. But this one had this problem. I don't know what that was all about at all. Maybe the fan wasn't working, then it kicked in. I just don't know. Overall quality though, it looks great. It printed fantastic. Supports came off well. It behaved over support very well. First layers went down good. Nothing really to say bad about this, except I want more of it. And I don't think I can get it because it's made in Austria. All right, now here we have the Marble PLA by Atomic Filament. This turned out fantastic, except I printed this right after the Mardinament, and I thought I got all the red out, but apparently I didn't. And you can see there's a little bit of pink in there. It's only the first layer, not even the full first layer. You can see where it started to really go out in here. But yeah, that's just what happens when you don't purge really enough. The sidewalls in this look great. The coin itself looks amazing. This again was printed on the Ender 3 right after the Mardinament. and they had no problems at all. So I was really happy with this one. It looks really cool too. I love these marble filaments. Hope more people come out with these, because this is about the third one thing I've tested, and they are all an absolute pleasure to look at. All right, and here we have the matte fiber HD PLA in blue from Proto Pasta. As you can see, this one actually printed. If you follow my MakerBox videos about almost 2 years ago now, Matt reminded me of this, Matt from Printed Solid, who runs the MakerBox. Nearly 2 years ago, there was a red matte fiber HD PLA out of Proto Pasta in this box. I could not get it to print for the life of me. This was printed on the Prusa i3 Mark III original, and it just blew through it. You can see there was some stringing in there. I did print at 225, trying to go towards the higher end because of a lot of the HD PLAs from Proto Pasta need to print hotter. This one I definitely should have went to maybe like 215, and I could have eliminated a lot of the stringing. And underneath, over the supports, looks amazing. First layer looks great. No glue stick or anything. This is straight on the PEI sheet on the original i3 Mark III's print surface. So yeah, this came out really nice, and I'm just happy that it finally worked in comparison to what the fiasco I had 2 years ago. All right, and here's the Alpha Pro beta release from FiloAlfa. And this stuff turned out cool. It's a little different. It feels a little different than normal because this is, I mean, it's supposed to be like a PLA, but it's supposed to be like more than that. It's supposed to be like more, I mean, it definitely feels heavier than another. They're both printed the exact same infill, same top, same bottom layers. It feels a little bit heavier, so I think the filament is a little denser than comparison to regular PLAs. But even going off of this one, I mean, it still definitely feels heavier. It has this odd, like, acetal rough feel to it. If you ever felt like acetal when it's roughed up before it gets like smoothed out, it kind of has that feel to it. A few blips here and there, no real string in it. There's like one or two, like there's one right here, a little wisp down here, a few little wisps in there. Not too much. Underneath, it came out pretty good. The support really stuck to this. So this was the longest print I've had to take off, or I guess the longest Fugatech coin I've had to take off support from since I did the Cura video and trying to take off the god-awful Cura support. It was just horrible. But yeah, that was also a long time ago. Cura's come a long way, Silphi 3D's moved along the way. But either way, this was just an interesting filament, a little hard to get support off of, but it did print pretty well. Alright guys, so that's the December 2019 Everything box. If you have the Easy box, you'll see everything in there. If you have the Explorer box, you will also see everything here. I'm going to keep doing these Everything boxes from here on out just because I like testing filaments, and I think that I can reach the biggest audience by getting the Everything box. So no matter which one you buy, hopefully my video will help provide you a little bit of insight on how to print with these products or these different types of filaments, and that way you'll be best prepared to actually use them. I just print goofy little test things. Some people print actual things with them, so you know, whatever suits you, go ahead and do it. Now before we close, there's another box sitting here. I received 2 of these by accident. As soon as I saw Matt's post in the MakerBox community group in Facebook, I immediately upgraded my subscription to the Everything box. Well, there was a problem, and it ended up double billing me, and the double billing was fixed anyways because most of my things come out of people that subscribe to the box. I get the referrals. It comes out of that anyways, so Matt was able to fix that. A lot of people that that booked early on, they had to delete that and redo it. Didn't actually delete their orders. Long story short, they didn't delete my second order, so I have 2 of them now. I'm gonna give one away to you guys. So how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna pick a random person to comments. So it's the end of the video. Not a lot of people make it to here, about 50-60% of the audience actually makes it this far. And I just wanna know, why do you want to receive a MakerBox? Plain and simple. I'll pick someone at random, I will contact them directly, and then I will ship them this box on my dime to them for them. I will say you have to be in the US because I can't mail anybody outside the US from here, sadly. And this is the US one. I already know the shipping for this and everything like that. So anybody in the US, make a comment down below. Why do you want to receive the MakerBox? This is the Everything box. There's 8 samples in here. This is the Joel, the 3D printing nerd curated box. So if you've wanted to have one of those and get some of his stickers, go ahead, comment down below, and let's get it going. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. Don't thumbs down just because I'm not doing an international community. I'm sorry, guys. Not making money here, so, and I'm not going to spend $20 some to ship a box to somebody. If it ends up coming out that people say that, hey, they'll pay the shipping for it, great, and we'll work something out there. But just me shipping as a private person, private party, it's super expensive to ship internationally, especially something like this. So I'll leave it at that. Anyways, make sure you guys are subscribed, so that big old button down there, and then hit the bell icon. You're going to email notification when I upload new content, do live streams, that way you're the first people to know what's going on here. And yeah, I like to see how many people want to watch my videos. The more subscribers, the more I think people want to see my content. So great. If you want to help me financially, hit that Patreon link, donate $1 more. Appreciate it. Get access to my after show and the Patreon feed, and there'll be some surprises coming up soon, so make sure you become a patron and find out what those are. Other ways to help me out: one-time donations or affiliate links down below. There's coupon codes, coupon code for the maker box as well. Use those, save yourself some money. Little slice what you buy comes here to help me out. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, happy printing.